EDC or everyday carry items that everybody should be carrying on their person. And honestly, if you're not carrying some of these items, and I don't really know what you're doing or what you think is going on. But with that being said, let's get into it, shall we? The first thing is cash. Cash is king, and it's amazing to me how many people don't carry cash anymore. But cash is of the utmost importance for a number of reasons as an everyday carry item, because there are some places, believe it or not, that don't take cards. I know that you think you're living in this world already to where there is no cash, and yes, cash is dwindling down and it's not as popular as what it used to be, but sometimes you might have to have some cash just to kind of slip it to somebody if you need something in case of an emergency and they don't take cards, or if you blow out a tire on the side of the road and somebody's got to give you a lift or gas or just things along those lines in your everyday life. So it's true what they say though, guys, cash is still king, and because fewer and fewer people carry it, it's even more king now than what it was, because the rarity of people actually carrying cash these days is just astounding to me. Now, there is something else to be said about these items as well. Another one is the pocket knife. It's amazing to me how many people don't carry a knife, and it really not even for self-defense. I mean, yes, for self-defense, because it's nice to have something to defend yourself with, but I don't even know what I would do if I did not have at least a pocket knife on me at all times. I mean, it's just amazing to me how people get through the day without having to use one of these. Yeah, if you work in an office and stuff though, but having to open up a box or something along those lines of stuff though, or packages and stuff, you would think that you would at least need a knife of some kind to open up those types of packages, right? I mean, I think you would. But pocket knife is very common and has a multi-purpose. Obviously, you can defend yourself with it, you can open packages with it, boxes with it, and just do a variety of different things with it. And it's actually just a great tool to have. And honestly, I'm surprised more people don't carry a knife. Now, the third one on this list is a firearm, and that is something that more people need to realize as well, that honestly, if you're not carrying now, and what I mean by that is, if you can carry, get to training to carry though first. But what I'm saying about this though is that if you're not carrying a firearm, then you should be if you can. But also, you get the proper training, have somebody show you if you aren't familiar with firearms, and go to the range, get trained properly, and just, that's all there is to it though, guys. Find somebody that really knows what they're talking about, but you should be carrying a firearm these days, guys. Seriously though, I mean, the world is getting more and more dangerous, and you have to understand this, that everything is not the way that it used to be. So carrying a knife, carrying a firearm, carrying other self-defense tools, that's the way that it ought to be. I mean, honestly, that's what you should be doing these days. Not that it ought to be that way, but the world is getting crazier, and you see it every day on the news. I mean, that's just part of the everyday carry. And obviously, there's other things as well. You carry like your cell phone every day. There's other things that I personally carry though as well though, guys. Just some first aid kits, smaller ones that you can put in your jacket pocket and stuff though, because you never know. And honestly, just having some stuff to kill some infections and putting some bandages and stuff on is fine. I mean, tourniquets are another big deal. I mean, obviously, like, carrying them all the time isn't the most practical thing, but something to be said about that though too is that having some medical devices on you and just things that can help in the case of a minor emergency is very helpful. That's just some everyday carry stuff though, guys. And at the end of the day, you can tailor it to you, because yeah, there's a lot of jobs and stuff out there that don't allow you to carry firearms. There's a lot of jobs out there that don't like you to carry knives, and a lot of people don't carry cash anymore, and they kind of frown upon certain things and everything though. But when you're outside of the building and you're outside of those things, guys, things that you should be carrying, things that should be in your car, because you never know. At the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen, and even though you've did something 1,000 times, you've driven home, stopped at that gas station and did that stuff, you never know when a bad person could be there. So that's part of the everyday carry, and this is just some items. We'll do another one down the road probably of some more in-depth items, but I wanted to make this quick tonight.